Have you ever stared at a project cost report rows and columns filled with numbers and felt completely lost? Or worse, ignored it because it didn't tell you what really mattered? Imagine if those numbers could talk. If your cost reports didn't just record data, but revealed actionable intelligence that could save your project from disaster. Today, I'm going to show you how strategic cost reporting turns dull numbers into powerful project intelligence, transforming chaos into clarity and guesswork into strategy. Stick around, because this is the difference between projects that fail and projects that succeed spectacularly. Plus, I'll tell you how my full online course can make you a master of cost reporting, no matter your experience level. Let me take you behind the scenes of a major infrastructure project. The team had plenty of cost reports, weekly, monthly, detailed. But those reports were overwhelming, a flood of numbers with no clear insights. Cost overruns started creeping in unnoticed. Issues weren't flagged early. By the time leadership realized, the project was over budget by 30% and months behind schedule. What went wrong? They had data, but no intelligence. No one was translating those numbers into clear, actionable information to guide decisions. Strategic cost reporting bridges that gap, turning raw numbers into project intelligence that drives smart, timely decisions. Strategic cost reporting is more than just tracking expenses. It's the art and science of turning cost data into meaningful insights that influence project outcomes. It's about asking, what costs matter most? Where are we at risk of overruns? What trends are emerging? How do we predict future costs? A great cost report is clear, concise, and compelling. It highlights what you need to know, not everything you could know. And it guides decisions, not just documents history. Why does strategic cost reporting matter so much? Because projects live or die by their costs. And cost data without context is just noise. With strategic reporting, you detect cost overruns before they spiral. Allocate resources efficiently. Align your project team and stakeholders around clear priorities. Make smarter trade-offs when unexpected challenges arise. Ultimately, it helps you manage value, not just cost, ensuring your project delivers quality within budget. This isn't just bookkeeping, it's your competitive advantage. An effective strategic cost report includes several critical components. 1. Key performance indicators, KPIs, metrics like Cost Performance Index, CPI, that measure cost efficiency. 2. Earned value management, EVM, comparing plan versus actual progress and cost. 3. Variance analysis, highlighting where costs deviate from the plan, with explanations. 4. Forecasting and trends, predicting future costs and highlighting emerging risks. 5. Actionable recommendations, clear steps your team can take to control costs. Combining these elements creates reports that don't just describe what happened, they prescribe what you should do next. Here's a story from the software world. A project team was struggling with scope creep and uncontrolled expenses. Their cost reports were too complex and not actionable. They switched to strategic cost reporting, focusing on key metrics and clear visualizations. Suddenly, they spotted rising costs in a specific development phase early, allowing them to reallocate resources and negotiate vendor contracts. This saved them 15% of their budget and delivered the project on time. That's the power of turning numbers into intelligence, empowering proactive management. You don't need to be a finance guru to master strategic cost reporting. Here's how to start. 1. Define the scope and objective. Establish the report's goals, audience, and scope before proceeding. 2. Collect and organize data. Gather financial details from sources. 3. Analyze and identify variances. Compare actual costs with budgets. 4. Prepare the cost report. Create structured document. 5. Review. Implement and evaluate. Present the report to stakeholders. This approach turns your cost reporting from a monthly chore into a strategic decision tool. If you want to become a strategic cost reporting pro, to turn raw numbers into real project intelligence that drives success, then my full online course is your next step. I provide detailed explanations, real-world case studies, and step-by-step guidance, all designed so you can apply these techniques immediately. Don't just report costs. Transform your projects. Click the link below and register today. Your projects and your budget will thank you.